Testing one, two. There we go. I'm so sorry. You guys have been here. Listen, you guys have been wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for all of those that were chiming in to say they couldn't hear. Thank you, Jermaine Denise Young, for being here. Pastor DeAndre Cross, he's up late tonight. I know he's got a fiery word. He pastors a phenomenal church in the city of Lorville, Louisiana, called St. John Baptist Church. And Reverend DeAndre Cross is up late with Be Little. That is amazing. And thank you, sir, for coming in and let me know that we're having some sound issues. Peter Archangel, thank you for the notification, letting me know that you couldn't hear anything. And then, of course, to my mentee, the person that has shown me a lot about what you see today, a lot of the graphic designs that transpire, Roger W. I'm sorry, I don't know if I was supposed to say your real name. R.W. Raymond is here with us, hanging out late night. Listen, I'm excited that you took some time to just come here. We're really not doing anything major tonight. I just missed y'all. It's been a minute. We have been working behind the scenes on a lot of new projects to come to our platform. We are looking at launching a television network, and we've been kind of scheduling new podcast hosts and even hosts that will join me on tonight. Speaking of which, with this Saturday Night Live, if you want to be a part of the podcast, if there's something on your heart you want to talk about, that's what Friday and Saturday nights are about. It's free farming. There's nothing necessarily straightforward or about our theme. We're just free flowing. That's what we're doing tonight. And I'm excited that you would come in and be a part of what's happening on tonight. You know, that's amazing to me. Listen, we've got Bernice Lohman, who is in the house. She's a tremendous marketer. Roger, I don't know if you met Bernice. Bernice, there's a gentleman in the chat. His name is R.W. Raymond. I'm telling you, he's responsible for teaching me a lot of what we know. I remember he was a member of my church some years ago. We went on a 21 year, Lord help my mind, 21-day fast. And I walked away with this career, 21 days of fasting. And this is what worked for me. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about that moment and everything that I was able to get from, what's happening here. So meet R.W. Raymond. No, not 21 years, not 21 years. Not 21 years. Listen, there's been a lot going on behind the scene. One of those things that we're going to tell you about tonight is I was able to partner with a new co-host, and not just a co-host, but she's a phenomenal talent in her own right. And so Monday on the platform, Be Little Speaks. And if you haven't done it, take a moment to go to our Facebook page, our Spotify page, all of the stuff that you see here. Just go to Be Little Speaks. Connect there if you're on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. But Flourish, we're launching a new moment. Of course, Mondays, we've been perfecting our schedule, and now we are going to do motivational Mondays. Pastor Cross, if you got a motivational Monday, I'd love to have you. Bernice Lohman, Roger, I'd love to have you. And then, of course, any of you tonight that are with me, please take a moment to, you can join me tonight. All you have to do is DM me, hit my DM, say, I want to talk about something tonight. It's on my heart. It's in my mind, on my mind. Listen, you can come and be a part tonight. We're free flowing. Just keep it clean. Keep it clean. I know it's Saturday Night Live. Well, some people got to go to church. My daddy watching. I don't want y'all to make me shame. So I'm excited about Just Flourish, who is coming to be a part of the network Monday, 6 o'clock in the morning, Central Standard Time. If you're on the East Coast, that's 7 o'clock your time. We're premiering that show. We started last week, Motivational Monday. And then, of course, on Wednesday, we interview guests, find out some extraordinaires. Roger's going to be one of our extraordinaires. He's in the chat with us today. And I'm excited where we're just doing interviews with people where they're going to give us empowerment, encouragement, enlightenment, let us know exactly what's happening, how they were able to arrive to where they are. Jane McCoy, who's here, and I'm telling you, she's going to be on the show in the near future. We're working some things out, and let me say to you, Prophetess Apostle McCoy. Phenomenal preacher. Congratulations on the graduation of those loved ones in your life. Congratulations on that as well. Also, we are assisting people with launching their own podcasts. And if you are, into uh, doing your own podcast, I want to teach you how to do it. I want to teach you all of the steps to get a good video stream running. If you like the quality of this stream, I want to teach you how I do it. And so if you want to be a part of that, go to my website, Be Little Speaks, join our Patreon group. It's only $5 a month. You have direct access to me. I'll show you all of the equipment I use. I'll show you some techniques that are used. There's some courses, some classes. And then there are some behind the scenes stuff. By the time you're watching the show, it's almost perfected. It's almost to the point where it's right where it needs to be. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes. There's a lot of laughing, a lot of joking, a lot of just getting it together. And so, we want you to know what goes on. So go to belittlespeaks.com, scroll down. You can like our podcast links. You can like us on Apple Podcasts, on Google Podcasts. You can like us on Spotify. Find us on Instagram for inspiration, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope. I'm telling you, just type in Be Little Speaks, and you'll see a lot of that content. Well, of course, Saturday nights, Friday nights, I try to keep you in touch with what I am watching. Hey, Prophetess Cordelia Adderley is in the digital stream. I hope all of you are communicating one with another, that you are really just bonding in this community that we call Be Little Speaks. And of course, we're good to hear you. We're just hanging out tonight. Let's see. What do I want to tell you? I told you about the website. Oh yeah. I was getting back to the place. What are some good movies you've seen lately? Of course, Friday, Saturday nights on the Hangouts like this, I try to tell you some great movies that really, I really enjoyed throughout the week. And I'm going to give you my top 3 of the week. I hope you got your pen. You can write it down. And then, of course, hit the chat section. And then if you want to join me tonight, I'll send you a link. Just go to my direct messages and say, hey, I want to join. Just keep it clean. And I'll bring you in the show. We'll talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. And then I'll ask some questions. All right. Let me get back to the subject. So my top 3 movies of the week, or what I would recommend. The first one is an action movie, thriller movie. I don't know if Franchetta Dudley, if she's in the chat right now, but she can't stand thriller movies. That's why I'm shouting her out. However, one movie that I really, really liked this week is called Man of Wrath. It's on all of your platforms where you can rent movies, where you can see it. It was a high platform thriller. It had action all the way through. It kept my attention. I will admit. Now, if you know me, I'm the kind of guy that when he's watching a movie, I have to try to figure out the end before we get there. It's just my pet peeve. I got to get there. Look, Franchetta's here. Hey, Franchetta. I don't know if you're going to like Man of Wrath. It's a thriller, a lot of shooting, a lot of action, but it is a great movie. And so the first movie I'll send you out to watch, if you're looking for something to watch on rental platforms, is Man of Wrath. The second movie, or it's a series, a show. Now, I don't know if you're able to get into it. It's on Netflix. The show is called Who Killed Sarah? Anybody in the chat saw Who Killed Sarah? Well, the second season is out, and the first season just left us hanging. It's a show about a young girl named Sarah. It's about teenagers. However, somebody killed Sarah. And the entire movie you start meeting cast members that could be responsible for her death. But the more you watch the movie and you think you got it figured out, something new happens and something new happens. Well, season 2 just came out this week. I watched all the episodes, and for our movie enthusiasts, our Netflix flickers who really like movies, they're going to tell you who killed Sarah. Now, I can't tell you. There's so many twists and turns and plots, but it is one that kept me on the edge of my seat. So I really like that. The name of it again, Who Killed Sarah Season 2. Now, this third one, I can't even recommend fully just yet. It recently came out, but I see a lot of fanfare about it. And the movie is called Panic on Amazon Prime. Panic on Amazon Prime. I'm making my way to see it. Hopefully next week, I'll be able to have a review up and running to tell you if it was hot or not, if it was good or bad. All right, tell me, what have you been watching in the chat? What's been there? What has been the thing that has been keeping you? Let us know in the chat. If you got any questions for me, you can ask them in the chat as well. Also, remember, if you want to be a part of this conversation, hit me up in my private DM on Facebook, social media, and just say, hey, I'd like to join, and I'll add you to the stream tonight. Just be appropriate, not too many rollers in your hair. One of the things I've been thinking about doing is something I call meme of the week. I've just been working on it, trying to find the best way to present it. But I see some funny stuff throughout the week. I see some funny stuff. I'm going to see if I can show you the meme that really grabbed my attention this week. I thought it was hilarious. But I want to do that. I want to know what are the memes of the week for entertainment, because Saturdays, Fridays, like we are tonight, it's just about hanging out. It's just about having conversations. It's just about talking. It's just about laughter. And that's what I'd like to do with you. All right, let's see. Here's a meme that I thought was just hilarious. I'm going to see if I can beam it here into the screen. Let's see here. We added. Wow, looks like they removed the ability from here. Here it goes. All right. No, that's camera. All right, forgive me. Look like I've lost some things. My bad. I thought I was going to show you my stream here, but I can't seem to find it. They've gotten rid of everything. I don't know what they're doing here. Don't you hate it? Like when you know where things are and then somebody comes and just moves everything around. I mean, if it's not broke, why fix it? I mean, yeah, I don't know. This is really, 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 really aggravating. Anyway, I'll work on this off camera and then locate it so that I can get you in. Let's see here. Dr. McCoy, that's exactly how I feel. Hey, Shannon Lynn, good to see you on today. Congratulations. I saw how well your son did in school. And, that has to be amazing. It's amazing to see, amazing to watch. And so glad you can join us on tonight. Well, there is something that captured my attention that I really, really liked. I want to bring to your attention. It has to do with the Ohio massacre that took place some time again. It's the Tulsa massacre, and of course, the Tulsa massacre in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That is Tulsa, Oklahoma. There once was a community of African Americans. They had bound together years ago, 100 years to be exact. 100 years ago, they came together and they built this community. And this community was so flowing that it was known affectionately as Black Wall Street. And it was flourishing. It was an amazing place to live 100 years ago. However, unfortunately, um, unfortunately, that year, the Black North Tulsa neighborhood that includes the area known as Black Wall Street was burned to the ground with assistance from virtually all white Tulsa police department. And this all happened because accusations had been sparked that a 17-year-old white girl in an elevator was assaulted. Of course, that wasn't true. And so 35 square blocks was burned to the ground. Over 300 people lost their lives. And what was crazy about it was I didn't know anything about it until about 2 years ago. And the only reason that I know about it is because Regina King was in this HBO movie. She was in this HBO movement. And in it, they showed a bit about it. If you know anything about me, I watch Twitter when I'm watching movies, especially if it's live. The second time I heard about it was in Lovecraft Country, another HBO show, and they paid homage to it. And you know, at this time, I'm 40 plus, and I'd never heard about it. Oh, this marks 100 years where that massacre took place. And so there's a documentary that's about to come out on the History Channel that will talk more about it. And so it'll be an interesting watch. So I added it to my list of things to watch, things that are happening around and about. So how y'all doing? What have you been up to? I see the author herself, Lakeisha Trim Green, is in the building. She is in the digital stream. Welcome, Lakeisha. Thank you for coming in. She just put out a tremendous book. You can get it off of Amazon Kindle, Amazon Books. It's called Overcoming Grief, I believe. Share the title in the chat. Share the title in the chat, Lakeisha. Let us know about that book. There. All right. So here is where I'm going to just ask a couple of questions while we hang out tonight. We're going to ask a couple of questions. They're going to be silly questions, nothing serious, but I'm very interested as we take votes out there in the cast, what you would pick. All right. My first question of the night is, would you rather, and that's the name of the questions that we're asking tonight. Would you rather wear a onesie 24/7 for a year, or would you rather wear a horse head costume for a straight month? Here's again. Would you rather wear a onesie 24/7 for a year, or a horse head costume for a month straight? Which one would you rather do? Let's look to the comments, see what your answers are today. Would you rather wear a onesie 24/7, or would you rather wear for a year the head costume of a horse? All right, let's look at the answers here. Here is the anointed one, all the way from the city of Houston, Texas. Omisha, I Am Beautiful Adams, said she would rather wear a onesie for a year. Why a onesie over a horse head? Why a onesie? I think I know. Lakeisha Trim said she would rather wear a onesie. All right, we got 2 out for onesies. But the prophet, I'm going with the prophet. She said that she would rather have a horse head. Now that is interesting. Prophet, why would you go with a horse head? I mean, to me, a horse head would, it'll smother you unless you're using the horse head as a mask. Use the horse head for a mask. I like that idea. So, maybe that would be. Let's see. Oh, look, the Dr. Kevin Williams said people might recognize me with the horse head. Leave it to my brother, all the way from Abbeville, Louisiana. He said he would rather wear that people would recognize him if he wore a horse head. So I guess that means he's gone with the onesie. He's gone with the onesie. Let's see here. Omisha says she'll wear a onesie because it's comfortable and you can dress it up or down. Okay, you talking about accessorizing. You talking about doing your thing, making it beautiful. I should have known something like that. Let's see. Franchetta Dudley says she rather wear a onesie because I don't do animals at all. She says she doesn't do animals at all. I wonder why. Scared of animals? Scared of animals? Oh, wow. Let's see here. Here we have, again, Dr. McCoy saying again that that onesies are just too controlling. Too controlling. So she wouldn't do that. All right, let's go to the second question. Second question of the day. Would you rather put ketchup or ranch dressing on everything you ate from here on out? If you had to choose, which one would you choose? Would you rather put ketchup or ranch dressing on everything you're eating? Put your comments down in statements. Of course, if you want to join us live, send me a message. I'll send you a link to where you can join me. We can have these conversations live. You can hang out with me. Now, tell me, I got one vote. Somebody said, Lakeisha Trim said she would do ranch. Ranch would be her condiment of choice. Okay, ranch. I don't know. I think if I had to pick only one, that's a tough one, man. Because I love ketchup and you know what? There is something that is being sold in the store by Heinz right now where they take ketchup and ranch and they mix it together and they call it Cranch. I got something in my refrigerator right now. Cranch. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll do Cranch. See there? The noggin. Don't underestimate me. Listen, Amisha said I wouldn't do neither. But if I had to choose, it'll be ketchup for sure. Ketchup is her condiment of choice. Keisha said ranch has a different flavor with anything you put it with. It does. It does have a way, I don't know. Ranch on broccoli. I've been losing weight lately. I've been back on my weight kick, trying to get back to it, trying to get, watch this, Franchetta. I'm trying to get my summer beach body. I saw the reason I'm picking on Franchetta because I saw that she posted something to her wall earlier today. She said, well, this is real simple. Take your body to a beach and during the summer and you'll have a summer beach body. Duh. I guess it's not rocket science, huh? It's not rocket science. Let's see. Cranch. She's laughing at the cranch. Don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. Dr. McCoy says she could deal with ketchup. That works for her. I don't know. Let's see here. Leave it to the author herself, Lakeisha Trim Green, to bring crawfish. Listen, if there's anybody that's listening from any other part of the country, I feel sorry for you. But if you're from Louisiana, seafood is everywhere we are. And crawfish bowl. Woo. Lord, help me to hold out till my change come, my summer beach body. As I continue to work out and walk all of these miles. Walk all of these miles. All right. Here's the next question for the night. So we're just hanging out. Of course, if you're joining us tonight, welcome to Be Little Speaks. Of course, throughout the earlier parts of the week, we have a more formal show. But tonight, we're just hanging out. We're having fun. The people that are coming in, the people that are going out. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment sections. Maybe there are some that are brilliant and smart that can answer your question. And then, of course, this is called Be Little Speaks. Anyhow, doesn't mean that I'm right. I'm just going to talk about what I talk about, you know? So, you know, it is what it is. That's how it goes. So put your comments in the section. Of course, if you want to be part of the podcast tonight, you can most definitely send us a message, DM us, and I'll send you a link to where you can join us on tonight. All right, here's the next question. Would you rather wear adult diapers the rest of your life or never wear underwear again? Y'all wasn't ready for that. Would you rather wear adult diapers for the rest of your life or never wear underwear again? Hey, I don't write this stuff. These are my pod decks. And I'm just using them for us to hang out just a little bit. She said, wait now. What? I don't know. Let's see what some of the comments are tonight. Let's see. Oh, they're coming in. They're coming in. All right. Dr. Trim. Keisha Trim says that she'd rather go with diapers. Now, when you give your answers, I need to know why. Why would you go with diapers? I don't know. That seemed like it'd be kind of bulky. I mean, you ever saw like a baby when you're carrying a baby and they have diapers on, and then when you sit them down, you hear all of that scrunching and stuff. I think that would bring attention to myself. I don't want everybody to hear me squeaking and scrunching everywhere I go. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Hey, Latoya Polk Jones, I hope to see you at church tomorrow. Don't be out, and you better not blame it on me. If you sleeping in church, don't blame me. It ain't my fault. I didn't keep you up. You chose to log in tonight. So let's see here. So many answers are coming in real fast. Straight answer. There you go. You see it for yourself. The only one. Amisha says it for herself. Lakeisha Trim says she rather the diaper because she don't want to be that free. Hallelujah. That's right. Keep a grip on it. Make sure your ankle holds and grip to the solid rock. I got you. While you're at it, why don't you get some of those stockings that the mothers used to wear to church way back in the day, you know? Pray for me, Dr. McCoy. Pray for me. Yeah, I'm very unorthodox in my way. I really am. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Now you see there, that's TMI, too much information. I wonder who put them out. I wonder who put them out. Oh, might be true. Adult diapers are more fitted than a baby one. You know, I wouldn't know. I would have to think about that for a minute. I wouldn't know. I hope to never find out. You know, if God is kind to me, oh, Jesus, let me grow old with all of my senses. And let me not have to find out that way. Listen, somebody's replying to Lakeisha Trim Greens. She said, no, ma'am, be free. No, ma'am, free. Oh, freedom. Yes. Whom the sun is set free is free indeed. Whom the sun is set free. Not the stocking. Yeah. Get them church stockings. But you remember those old church stockings though? Like for real. I don't know how they did it in your part of the country, But the mothers and the ushers, man, fifth Sunday speaking meeting, they wearing all white. And what was funny, I don't know if it was just where I was growing up, and I'm not gonna say where I was growing up, but it seemed that they would just roll the stocking up right past their calf muffin, and then they'll stop, and they had that roll just right there. I don't know what that was about. Maybe that was the style. I know when I was coming up in the 80s and the 90s, we used to put starch on our pants, and we used to fold them up at the end. Y'all remember Marguerite Jabot? A pair of Jabots with a pair of British Knight. Ooh, boy, we were rocking back then. So I don't know. That was our 80s thing. That was our 90s thing. Starched up, stay flow with the cuffs turned up. Franchetta, we went to high school together. You know. I remember the Jerry curl. I tried one. I tried to give me a Jerry curl, but my Jerry curl wouldn't take. I tried it. It wouldn't take. So, man, it was the most embarrassing thing to go to school because they would call my Jerry curl a scary curl. Just listen to that. They call my Jerry curl a scary curl. I don't care how much activator I put on it, man. You know what? I'm not blaming me. It wasn't my jeans. It wasn't my hair. I'm gonna blame my mama. She didn't know how to put a Jerry curl right. And man, those was the days. Now look, y'all. Yeah, listen, y'all know that S curl. Ooh, boy. And you remember that movie Malcolm came out, and they had that scene in that movie where they was putting them perms in the head and the head was burning? That was me. I was trying to be cool at all expenses. Woo, I'm so glad I found myself. Dr. McCoy, I'm so glad I found myself, man. Listen, yeah, Keisha, you know what stockings I'm talking about. But you know, because we grew up in the same area. Stay woke. Stay woke, sister. Stay woke. You know. You was there. Look, Dr. McCoy said, her son bought shares of Stay Flow. I wonder how he's doing. I wonder if they're making money. Stay Flow. You know what I wish? I know what my Jerry curl didn't take. I know what my S curl didn't take. I should have got that stuff that was on Coming to America. Just let your soul glow. Yeah, that's what I needed. That's what I needed right there. That's what I needed. Yeah. See, Keisha, me and you, we here. That's why we hung together in school. See, we here. You understand. I wanted that. So, just let your soul glow. Listen, y'all better be in church tomorrow. Don't blame me if y'all don't go to church. All right. We'll ask one more question for tonight. Let me shuffle the deck real good. And then, I wish somebody here could have gave us just some encouragement and inspirational word before we departed for the night. After all this silliness, better not tell nobody but God. Don't tell my pastor. Oh, and if he's watching, hey, Bishop L. Lawrence Brandon, love you to life, sir. Love you to life. But yeah, you know, it's like that. Okay. Yeah, press his own clothes. Listen, Brendan asked me, can I sing? No, I can't sing. I can't sing. Now, I don't know if you remember, I used to be the musician. I went to, Franchetta and I went to a high school called Towers High School. I would like to hear our alma mater, by the way, if you know it, whenever we talk. I need you to sing that for me because I can't remember any of it. But anyway, when I was in high school, Mr. Gregory Doss, he was our choral director, and we had a gospel choir, baddest gospel choir in the land. Now, I couldn't sing, but I played. I was the musician for a year, and I was the director. And you know, when I was young, I was clowning. I was standing up there, man. I was trying to be like Ricky Dillard. I was clowning. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't clowning. I remember one time that we were singing this song, and I made the choir hold a note so long, and I ran out, got a cup of water, and came back. Oh, I was clowning. I know God wasn't pleased. Franchetta, God wasn't pleased. He wasn't pleased. He wasn't pleased. He wasn't pleased. Oh, thank you, Keisha. Thank you. She says that I am encouraging already, keeping us laughing. That's what it's all about. Taking trips down memory lane, getting to know one another. My earpiece just came out. You don't want me to be great. You don't want me to be great. So yeah, Franchetta, I can't sing, but I could play. I don't play as much as I used to. But I will say this, though I cannot sing, I can work that to the bank. Cat worship of you see you see my my Denzel Washington finger. I worship with the best. The mother worships ain't got nothing on King Kong. No, I'm just playing. Yeah. So you remember that. You remember that. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Now, I know you can sing Franchetta. Listen, if y'all haven't did it, send her a friend request, part of the Be Little community. She is an awesome. Dr. McCoy, Franchetta Dudley is an awesome preacher in her own right. Send her a friend request, go through her page, look through some of her old stuff, and she's an awesome worshiper. I really admire how hard she go for God. I really love it. I really love it. Thank you, Dr. McCoy. That's because, you know, I'm not trying to be a musician. I'm so done. I've done that before. I just like to get into a place of worship. Don't take me there, because even just talking about it, I feel it. But, you know, it's just what I like to do. Holly! Welcome. Just remember to never doubt yourself. We are capable of amazing things. Thank you for that. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. Now, Holly goes to our church. She's over the media ministry. She makes sure that we stream. Y'all pray for me. I got to preach tomorrow. You could leave your camera at home by chance, Holly. You don't have to stream tomorrow. But pray for me. I have to share something. I got something in my heart. I'm going to share something with the people. But Holly, you better not be nodding off, because I'm going to have the mic and I'm going to snitch. I'm going to snitch from the pulpit. I like that. I'm going to snitch from the pulpit. I'm going to snitch. I surely will. Thank you, Latoya. I can't wait for us to enter into the house of the Lord. All right, let me look at this next question. I hope it's not going to get me in Facebook jail, y'all. Okay, this is a good one. This one is a good one. I like this one. Y'all ready? The last question for the night before we go, and then we'll have something empowering, encouraging, and then we'll go send y'all to bed so y'all can get up for church tomorrow, because I got to be up. My first service is at 7:45 in the morning. All right, here we go. Would you rather wear a monitor that beeps when you're lying or beeps when you're attracted to someone? Last question of the night. What would you rather? Would you rather wear a monitor that beeps when you're lying or beeps when you're attracted to someone? Put your comments in the comment section below. I'd like to hear that answer. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like to say I don't lie, but God's still working on me. Now, what you mean by that, Little? What you mean? I know you ain't going out here lying. What I'm saying is, you know, when some people had a baby and they show you their baby for the first time and they say, "Oh, ain't he cute?" And you looking at the baby like, "Oh my goodness." And you know, we church folk. It's like going to the Apollo and people can't sing at the Apollo. You don't boo people at the Apollo. If they're singing a gospel song, you let them sing their gospel song and you just sit there, even if they can't sing. We just gonna sit here and let this gospel song pass. Y'all know how it is. And so, it's like, ain't he cute? And so you just, because all babies supposed to be cute, but that's not what I'm thinking. So you ask me, is he cute? Beep, beep. Yeah, he cuted the Lord. He cute the Lord. Yeah, he cute the Lord, I guess. Let's see here. Let's look at some of these answers that are coming up. Let's start with Lakeisha Trim Green. She says that she rather have a monitor that beeps when lying. That's a good choice. That means you're not telling so many lies. So that means when I say, hey, Keisha, can I borrow $50? You can't tell me you got it, because when I ask you, do you have it? I'm going to be listening for the beat and just know that you got a heart of stone. And I'm going to ask God to give you a heart of flesh. You just didn't want to give me that money. You didn't want to give me that money. Let's see here. Amisha says she rather have something that beeps when she's attracted to one. She'd rather have a monitor that beeps when she's attracted. That's interesting. I wonder how much her stuff will be going on. She just walking through the mall. Beep, 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 beep. She's sounding like one of them heart monitors at the hospital, just going off everywhere. Let's see. Franchetta said she'd rather have a monitor. Y'all must not see a lot of cute people. Woo. I don't know. I think it'd be easier not to lie. But boy, if you had a monitor, the questions I would ask, you just don't even understand. Let's see. Lakeisha says it will help me not to do it and watch my tongue. That's right. I get it. Listen, sometimes I wear a clergy collar out in public when I ain't feeling my best. You want to know why? Because I know that I'm not going to disrespect that thing. But sometimes I'm sitting in line. When you're going to get gas and somebody's there scratching lotto tickets and they just stay there and they scratch that ticket and just by happen win $1 and they give the cashier the ticket back and ask for 2 more tickets or 3 tickets. Oh my goodness, I need my clergy collar because I want to tell you, will you just move on? Get out the way. Please move. Get out the way. Holly says that she rather have I would sit right next to you in church. I would. Yeah, I'm a nosy Christian. I ain't gonna lie. I'm nosy. I will sit right there. I'd be looking at everybody that come in church and just waiting to see if your beeper going off. I sure would, because I'm nosy like that. Ooh, Dr. McCoy, who I deeply respect, a mother in Zion, says she rather have a beeper when she's attracted to someone. Then everybody know your business. Hey, Sha-Marie, the Thibodeau Gibson Homer area in the house of Louisiana. She says she'd rather have one as you line. I think that's the one I would have. That's the one I would have. And I would just learn to keep my mouth shut when it was an answer that they didn't want to hear, because sometimes you be trying to do it. No, I ain't got it. You got it, but you ain't got it for them. I think I like that one. I like that one. Let's see. She was replying to Keisha, saying, you're right, boo. Oh boy, neither. That would give me 2 ankle monitors. Like the whole ankle weights. Yeah. Listen, Pastor Kevin Williams, awesome ministry out in Abbeville, Louisiana, St. Mary Congregational Church. He says it'd be ankle monitor. That's my brother from another mother. I don't know if you know this. I used to be a radio DJ. I used to DJ for a station called 106.3. And Kevin Williams used to DJ along with me. He was a radio host as well. And we became brothers and great friends. And we like to love. Kevin, I want to tell him that story about one time when I was at your church. Just tell me if I could tell it. Put it in the comments. I'm not going to use no names because I don't know any names. But I'll let you tell me if I could tell that story. It is hilarious. Hilarious. You're hilarious. Hilarious. Let's see. Look, my spiritual daughter in the building. Hey, Cheryl, love you to life. You and your father keep your heads up. Keep your heads up. Let's see. In patience possess ye your soul. Uh-huh. It take a lot of patience. Oh, it take a lot of patience to not call that baby ugly. I promise you, it take a lot of patience. Lot of patience. Look like Lakeisha and Omisha got something going on in the chat. I think I might just stop and just read what they got on. I don't like everybody, but Lion Child, he'll need new batteries within the hour. I don't like hurting people's feelings. You know that. You know that. Yes, indeed, Shamarine. Good to see you, Minister. Tell it, let it be, let it be. Yeah, Pastor Williams, that would almost become a whole new ministry in the church for me. He'd call it be the Beepers ministry. Oh boy, free. Now I call it, for those that are wearing the monitors that are lying, I call it free yourself. That's right. That's the name of the ministry. Free yourself. The Lord set you free. You free indeed. Yeah, that would be. Oh, look at this. This is good. Must be real good. Must be real good. Must be real good. Look what I got here. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody. This is the first time I think I've been in a message where I was able to see a message chat saying congratulations, 100 messages. That means tonight was an awesome, awesome night. It's an awesome night. Awesome night. Listen, I want to encourage you today to just keep the faith. Keep the faith. Faith is such a precious commodity. It really can get us something. And it's not having faith in self, but it's having faith in God, in his word, and his ability to do the impossible. Now, sometimes we try to box God in. Thank you, Carl Lewis, for that one. We try to box God in. But, we serve a God that is able to do the impossible. And regardless of what you're looking at or what's looking at you, remember, greater is he that is in you than he that is after you, or he that is in the world. So keep the faith. Keep the faith. Listen, I've been here almost an hour today. I didn't want to stay too long. But I want to thank each and every one of you. I've got to say, you, my social media friends and partners, this week we put out a new website. And many of you have checked it out, but as a result, you have been going over to Be Little Speaks and liking that page. I think in the last 2 days, I must have had 200 people join. 200 people join. And so, listen, thank you. I love you. You are the GOATs. You're the greatest. This platform is not just about me. As you will see Monday, Motivational Monday, we are going to see where we're now starting to launch new talents. We're helping people to pioneer their own podcast, how to launch their own streams. Now, if you want to be a part of that community, go to my website, belittlespeaks.com, and join our Patreon. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. There's tutorials, there's classes. You can get in touch with me and I will answer those questions. Membership is $5 a month. It's not much at all, but I'll be willing to teach you. You can ask questions there. I will respond live and via video there. And then there are so many other subjects for our partners that are there, where we encourage, we empower, we enlighten each other. And so thank you. Thank you. You are really helping us. And what this does, you would say, what does hitting a like button necessarily represent on YouTube? Well, it helps us to become monetized, which means that is more money that we can use to get greater equipment as well as help others. And so just hitting that like button, getting our community solid and strong, does a lot to get us in the right direction. Holly, I love you. I love you. Lakeisha, I love you. You know, I love you. With her new book, we'll be talking with Dr. Jane McCoy, who's in the chat. I'm hoping to talk to her this week. That interview will come out real soon. And you don't want to miss it. How to know when you're tired, how to know when you need to be rebooted. That is so important because you can't have restoration without rest. And some people just try to go and go. They try to be there for everybody, answer everybody's phone call. But Dr. McCoy is going to, we're going to learn more about her. And then she's going to answer an assignment that issued out to her. How do you know when to take a break? How will you know when it's time to rest? And so I'm excited about that awesome book. Holly, love you. Thank you again for attending tonight. And you better not be sleepy tomorrow. Better not be sleepy. 7:45, I'll be in Franklin, Louisiana at Triumph Missionary Baptist Church. 10 o'clock, I'll be at St. John Baptist Church, Four Corners, Louisiana. So I'm really looking forward to that. Listen, I hope you guys have an amazing, 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 amazing night. I'm not going to stay in too much longer. I do want you to take a look at our new commercial. It's talking about our new website. Take a look at it. Tell me what you think. Their life. Listen, I love you to life. I love you to truth. I'm sorry about that. I did mute the button when the commercial played. Listen, you guys make me so happy. You guys are what this is about. I love each and every one of you. We are better together. We're better together. I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow. Listen, tune in Monday, 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock Eastern AM, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern, and then about 4 o'clock in the morning if you're on the Pacific. Tune in to be motivated. We'll be back live then with Just Flourish, who's going to talk about the importance of us having self-love. I love you. Let's see. I thought I was getting sound. Thought I was getting sound. Y'all can hear me now? Okay. Y'all should be able to hear me now. I love you to life. I love you to truth. Take God with you everywhere you go. And if God can't go there, please, I hope you don't go there. I really hope you don't. I really hope you don't. I really hope you don't. Listen, I love you until we are able to meet again. Bye bye.